it's time of dish with D. That's me. I'm annoyed. I'm late and I'm annoyed. Why are you annoyed, D? Thanks for asking. Just that, it's just a lot to do in the morning with him. So I need to, I guess, get up earlier. I don't know. It's just adding something onto my routine. Which brings me to my vlog for today. Routines. Can I just put out there that keep your routines simple? Don't try to change innately who you are and everything that you do, because evidently or eventually, or what's what I'm looking for, you're gonna go back to your old ways, because that's who we are. We just want to tweak how we are to fit our lifestyle. Dear sweet Jesus, I cannot be more than I am. I can't. I just want you to, that is what I preach on my channel. That is what I preach in my teas. That is what I'm going to preach in my lives. If you haven't come to my live, I've only done it once. I do a live weight loss meeting style chat on Zoom on Saturdays at 11:30 Eastern time. You're all welcome to join. Be part of my Facebook group to join. And we try to these weird, and I use the word diet fads, and I don't mean to insult anybody when I say this, because I'm not out to slam anybody or slam what you do. I'm just giving for instances. We try low carb, we try vegan, we try paleo, we try keto, we try intermittent fasting. We try all these weird things, and I do say they're weird because they're not our norm. So they're just abnormal for us. Just to lose weight. Whole30, everything, But realistically, are we going to be doing these forever? I highly doubt it. You may do it for a while, and I'm not saying they're not going to work, because they probably will. But are you maintaining that? Because as we say, what you do to lose your weight, you need to do it forever. Why? Because you're going to do it again. You're going to do it. You're going to be yourself. And unless you don't like yourself and you're going to be able to make these changes permanent, the weight loss will not be permanent, because your body adjusts to what it gets. That's just the nature of the beast. It just is. I hate to be the one that says that, but that's just, and maybe you say, hey, you know what, Dave? I want to go paleo. I want to go vegan. I want to go keto. I don't care. Then by all means, go ahead. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just telling you, just be prepared for when you stop. That's all I'm saying. Because there is no, shortcut. There is no shortcut. There is no answer. How can I lose the weight? How can I keep there just isn't. As much as I would love to say there is, there isn't. There's just blood, sweat, and tears. Blood, sweat, and tears is all I can call it. It's just deprivation, calories in, calories out. In a nutshell. There's different, like I said, different methods to get there. Remember the South Beach diet, and there was a couple other ones I can't off the top of my head. And yes, remember the one where you had the 5-day thing where you had to drink the coffee black and have the hot dogs and all that, then you get 10 pounds off. Excuse me. Well, they do work. They do get the 10 pounds off, but once you go back to eating, the 10 pounds comes right back. Why? Because it's just not, unless you're eating that every 5 days. I don't know how else, And sometimes it's sad, and it saddens me, because I wish that we could make these tweaks and adjustments and always do that. But you know what? At least I know I speak for myself again. I know I can. And today is a perfect example of my life getting so out of, this morning. It's 9:02 and I am just leaving the house. I start at 9 o'clock. You throw in a lame dog into your mix, and it just throws everything haywire. And he had such a good morning. I hate to really complain, because he went right out, he did his business, he came in, he ate his breakfast, he had his medicine, He did everything he did right, and it's me, and I know it's me. It's just me not not being prepared, I guess. Just again throwing a wrench into my morning routine. Actually, I'll blame Steve. Blame the husband. Yeah, he decides to take a shower 5 minutes before I was going to leave. I don't like to leave the dog alone because he doesn't like the hard collar. So if we're with him, we could watch him. We don't have to put it on because if he goes after his staples, we're right there. So I always try to tell somebody, if you're not going to be there, then put the hard cone on. He hates the cone. He hates the cone, and I feel bad for him. I'm a softie. So when we're there, and the soft donut, and don't even talk about it. It doesn't work for him. He could reach his leg. So that didn't work. As nice as it was, and he really seemed to like it, yeah. Maybe for something in his side it would work, but not for his leg. Is what it is. Live and learn. Move on. At night, when we go to bed, I compromise. I don't put him in the crate because he loves his bed. So I left him in the bed, but I put the hard cone on so he's able to at least be comfortable. I know, not much I can do. But yeah, that's my morning. And I'm sorry to take it out on you guys, but it's just, puts a lot of things into perspective. It just puts your journey into perspective. It does. That's why I just try to be me, but tweaked a little bit. Because reality is I am who I am, and I'm going to make those mistakes. I'm going to make those choices. Have a low point day so I can eat the chocolate. It's life. The fast lanes for me. It's life. You could say, Dee, don't have that chocolate. Yeah, I wish that was easier said than done. But I fit it in. That's what we do. We fit it in. Unfortunately, sometimes we eat more than we planned on eating. I always tell my husband, don't leave me with the truffles. I'll take one, more I can fit in. Yeah, it's the other two. Actually, I only had one more. I almost had a third, but he came back in. I said, take these truffles, because if you don't take these truffles, I'm going to have another one. I am. So yes, I have my struggles just as plain as day as you do. So, which is kind of, I guess, good for you to know. It's like, makes you feel a whole lot better because it's hard, even like I said, you can sit there and make all the best choices all the time, lose all the weight, but still struggle. Yeah, the struggle bus, I drive it, as you can tell. The girl drives a struggle bus. Well, if you've ever seen my car, it is a stinking bus. I have this big large Quest van. It feels like a stinking bus. When I go to the doctors, they always ask, what car are you in? I say, I'm in the obnoxiously white large van out front, the Quest. It's obnoxiously large. But we're going to get in, I think I always get his hand-me-down because I don't drive that far and try to keep the mileage down. So I was hand-me-down. So he said, I think this summer we're going to get a new car. This is a 2010, I think. So yeah, this is like old. It's like, what, 10, 11 years old? Yeah. So I'm super excited to get his, what does he have? A Nissan Rogue. Oh. This van it drives like a dream. Don't get me wrong. This van drives like nobody's business. It's a big old 6-cylinder. I barely have to touch the brake. The gas. It's just big, and sometimes I feel overwhelmed, and parking is a problem. Yeah. That's why I park far away. Helps for steps, but yes, let's go back to routines because I get so off topic so quickly. So yes, get yourself a routine that's pretty normal for you. Don't be trying, I think some of us try too hard, too fast. I'm going to change everything. I'm going to give up red meat. Why? You need to give up red meat. Red meat's never going to, not going to kill you. Well, it might, I guess, but just ease into it. My big thing is portion control. Start with your portion. Start with not eating seconds. Yeah, start with a sensible plate. Not having a cup and a half of mac and cheese. Try half a cup. Still have the mac and cheese. So yeah, portion control, get yourself used to eating less, and then you could tweak the food. My baby steps are what I always like to preach because this is a lifestyle, not a diet. So we have to sometimes ease into it because our body's used to certain things. And my body's used to just eating what it wants, as much as it wants, and for as often as it wants. So I'm still a work in progress. I still think about food 24/7. I do, believe it or not. I'm full from my overnight oats this morning, but I'm still thinking of what I'm having for lunch. Ooh, lunch today. What's it gonna be? Ooh, I have turkey. I have rotisserie chicken. I don't know. I gotta make something fabulous. I don't have any flatbreads out though. I want to make a flatbread, like a chicken Caesar flatbread. Ooh, a TikTok flatbread. Ah, TikTok hack wrap. Oh, I love that. Can I just say, if you've not tried the TikTok, oh my God, the guy's practically naked. Look at see. All I had on was a pair of small shorts. Enjoyed it. I love the pepperoni pizza. With the turkey pepperoni, the little bit of sauce, and a little bit of mozzarella. So good. Oh, maybe I'll make that for lunch. I don't have any. Oh, I do have 1-point wraps in the freezer. I do. Ooh. I mean, you can use a 2-point wrap, but I think I only have a 4-point wrap out. And 4-point wraps are just way too much. I just saw that somebody makes a low-carb wrap. Hungry Girl posted it in her email. If you don't get her emails, you should. That there was a sun-dried tomato low-carb 2-point wrap. Now, I love the sun-dried tomato wraps, but you never can get them in, low points. So I need to find those bad boys because your girl D loves her sun-dried tomato wraps. So I'm like, or I could do a TikTok. Oh, wait a minute. I could do a hack wrap with the cauliflower egg wraps. Try that. Ooh, thinking now, people. Oh, if you've not tried them, I really, I don't know. I got mine in Costco. I'm not really sure where else they're sold, but they're called cauliflower egg crepes. They're from Crepini, I think, makes them. I post them on Instagram all the time, and I always tag them. They are absolutely yummy, and you get 2 for 1 point. They're very thin. They are a technical. They're really more of a crepe more than they are a wrap, but you could use it for a wrap. So I think that's what I'm going to have for lunch because I want to use them up because they're kind of getting to the date. And I always use 2 at a time because 2 is 1 point, so what the heck. So I might do a pepperoni pizza. I don't know. I'm thinking of that chicken Caesar. Either one's what's going to be for lunch. If you don't follow me on Instagram, that's where I post my lunch on my stories. And I also save them on my phone, and then I just collage them together for a little loop that I post once a week. Usually it's Sunday, because I know a lot of people don't do Instagram. I totally get that. So you don't see me, you just hear me talk about my food. Oh, it is 9/11. I'm surprised nobody's called me. D, are you coming in? Denise. They don't call me D. What am I saying? They don't call me D. They call me D. Denise. God, I can't even talk. I'm a little bit stressed. When I'm stressed, I rattle. You don't know if you know that about me. If you ever see me talk a lot, I'm stressed or I'm, nervous about something. So now I'm stressed. When I first met my husband, oh my God, all I did was yak. He goes, do you always talk this much? I'm like, well, yes and no. Yeah, I'm here. Thank you for calming me down on my way into work. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night or whatever. I will dish with you another day. Remember, enjoy the food you're eating. You gotta eat it for the rest of your life. Thumbs up.